And I'll be teaching you comprehension. What is comprehension? Comprehension is the ability for a child, for a student, to be able to understand, to read and understand comprehensive passages. It is also the ability for a child to comprehend a story or a literary text which he or she have read in class or anywhere. Comprehension is the ability for a child to be able to assimilate or summarize a particular text he or she have read. Take example, my story, The Pig and the Tortoise, where the tortoise plays the first one on the pig. He married his daughter because he's a big rich farmer and goes to steal from him at night. Along the line, pig found out and hung tortoise to a stake. Now, to summarize this story, we have to ask specific questions like, why should the pig hang the tortoise on the stake, irrespective of the fact that it is his friend? Thank you.
Good day, my name is Alice Kendi Adeshewa. I am a personal teacher on the topic figure of speech and some commonly used figures of speech. A figure of speech is a word or a phrase that possesses a separate meaning from its literary definition. It can be a metaphor or a simile designed to make comparison. It can be repetition of alliteration or exaggeration of hyperbole to provide dramatic effects. Types of figure of speech: we have alliteration. Alliteration is the repetition of the beginning sounds of the neighboring words, e.g., naked needed new notebooks. Another example of another type of figure of speech is simile. A simile is the comparison with the use of as and like, e.g., the world is like a stage. It is as brave as a lion in the war front. Another type of figure of speech is metaphor. Metaphor is the comparison without the use of as and like, e.g., the world is a stage. It is a lion in the war front. Personification. Personification is the giving the attribute of a living thing to a non-living thing or inanimate object. E.g., the sun smiled. The sea has eaten our land. Another type of figure of speech is onomatopoeia. It means the sounds of the word which suggests the meaning of the words. E.g., the booming of the sun, the drizzling of the rain, the roaring of the lion. Another type of figure of speech I'm going to discuss is hyperbole. Hyperbole consists of gross exaggeration. The other one is hyperbole. Hyperbole consists of gross exaggeration. Hyperbolic statements are made for special effects and are not to be taken literally. E.g., I have been dead thousands of times. I merely died of laughter. Another one is oxymoron. Oxymoron is the placing side by side of two contradicting words. E.g., necessary evil, open secrets, bitter sweet. Another type of figure of speech is synodoche. Synodoche is the taking the part to represent the whole or the whole to represent the part. All hands are on deck. And another example is I took only a glass. Another figure of speech I'm going to discuss is rhetorical question. This is a question asked for rhetorical effect. It hardly needs an answer because the answer is already understood. E.g., am I my brother's keeper? What is more precious than education? The last figure of speech I'm going to discuss is litotes. Litotes is that it simply means understatement for the purpose of emphasis. E.g., I am a citizen of no mean city. It is no laughing matter.
Right to our relatives, our friends, and our closed friends, people that we know, people that are familiar to us. Now, because of teaching this informal letter, we're going to look at a letter written to one's cousin telling him about our new school. Before we can do that, we have to look into the features of informal letter. Now, what are the features of informal letter? Number one is the address. The address should be written in the right hand side of the letter. It can be in a block form or a slant form. And this address entails your permanent address where you stay. It can be your school address, it can be your home address or your office address. Now, how does it look like? You can say number 10 Olori Street, Ughelli, Delta State. Beneath the address, let's come the date. The date take different form. The date may be 10th 10th April 2019 or April 10th 2019. That is all about the date. And the number 3 feature there is the salutation. What is actually the salutation? The salutation really applies greeting. How do you greet in an informal letter? You say, dear dad, dear mom, dear cousin, dear uncle, dear Jane. Can you say, dear Mary, etc. Now, after the salutation, the next thing that follows is the body. Now, the body of the reader, remember we are writing on a letter to our cousin on a new school. How do you start such a letter? You can start with the first paragraph, and it must be in a consequential order. Starting with the first paragraph, we may start with greeting, we may start with the summary of what you're about to write. But in my case, if I were you, if I'm writing this kind of letter, I will start with the summary of everything. Dear uncle, I'm writing to inform you about the situation of things now that have just changed my school from my former school to my new school, and the name is Morabe International School. That could take your first paragraph. Then the second paragraph, you may give reasons why you changed the school. Give reasons, support your reasons why you change the school from the former one to the new one. Then your third paragraph may be you really want to help, you really want to ask after the family. How is my dad? How is mom? How are you doing? How's the family? How is work? Just to see to the situation. And remember, don't forget while writing informal letter, don't forget your punctuation marks. You must use the necessary punctuation mark to aid your writing. Then, after the body of the letter, you come to the complimentary close. How do you close such a letter? You can close your letter by saying, yours sincerely, yours affectionately, yours son, yours cousin, yours this, and yours this. That is the way you can close this kind of letter.
Hello, my name is Owo Praise. I am your personal teacher. I'm here to speak on one of the word class called adverb. What is an adverb? An adverb is a word that describes either a verb or add meaning to either a verb or adjective. We also have types of adverb. What are the types of adverb? We have adverb of place, adverb of manner, adverb of frequency, adverb of degree, and so on and so forth. Now we also have the features of adverb. What are the features of adverb? They are the same thing as what the forms of adverb. For example, an adverb or an adjective can form their adverb by taking a suffix called lye. When you add ly to an adjective, it will give you an adverb. For example, you have quick. When you add ly to it, you have quickly. You have slow, you have slowly, you have brief, you have briefly, and so on and so forth. Then we also have what is known as functions of adverb. What are the functions of adverb? Adverb function in a sentence as a modifier. Now, adverb modifies some of these words, such as what? Adverb, or even adverb, or even adverb, or other words. For example, you can say, my mother ate her food quickly. The word quickly there is what? An adjective. You can also tell us about the place in which an event took place. For example, you can say that the man hosted the party at the University of Lagos, telling us about the place. And also you can say that the man arrives late, telling you about the word, the adverb of time, and so on and so forth. Thank you.